Hey, welcome back to the new video. In this video, let's see how we can create bar chart in Tableau. So in this video, we're going to cover the main contents like how we can create a bar chart and how we can do the basic customization in bar chart like adding the label and sorting of the bar and orientation of the bar. Then let's see how we can create a dual axis in bar chart. Then let's also see about grouped bar chart and stacked bar chart. Okay, let's begin the video. So this is my worksheet in Tableau. So here I have all my columns like this one is called as dimensions. These are the categorical data and these fields are called as measures because it's a numerical data. We can do some arithmetic operation on this data. So let's begin with creation of bar chart. So I will show very basic things. So here we have the sales of the sales data. Like if I just double click on this, so here we can see it gives one bar. So this is the summation of all the sales of this dataset. So by default, it's showing the summation of sales. That means this bar represents the total sum of sales of this dataset. So, but it don't have any other dimensions because we only added that sales to this bar. So if I want to see, like if I want to see by category, so let's take one dimension also. Here we have the category. So if I just put my category into column, this bar is split into three part like furniture, office supply and technology. So this is how we can see the comparison between the sales of furniture, office supply and technology. So this is how we create a basic chart. But this chart is showing only the bars. The bars height represent the uh, quantity or the amount of sales, but it don't have any labels on top of the bar. So then it comes to customization of the chart. Let's see how we can do some basic customization. Here we can see the T means table symbol. If I just click on that, it will give the number on top of the bar. So by this we can clearly say that it is 7,42,000 and 7,19 or $47 of sales. Like that we can uh, interpret the data by seeing into the chart. Then if I want to sort it, so if I want to sort it in a descending order or ascending order, here I have the option that I can sort it by just clicking on here. So the data is sorted based on the sales amount. It's sorted in descending order. So highest sales category comes first, that is technology and furniture and office supply. And one more thing we can observe here that the technology, for technology, the whole technology is not presenting over here. So to come across this problem, we can do one thing that we can swap the column and rows to get a vertical bar into horizontal. So here we have swapping option of the rows and columns. So if I just click over here, so it will give the bars like this. So here I can clearly read that is technology, furniture and office supply. Then if I want to make the customization of the size of this, here I have the option that we can increase or height, width or fit the height. So if I just click over for the height, it will fix the height into correct fit size. So here I can clearly visibly see that the technology, furniture and office supply, and I can also see the labor on top of that. So the data is the bars are sorted in a descending order. So I can do easily comparison that technology is the highest sales and followed by then furniture and office supply. So this is how I can create a bar chart and do some customization of bar chart in Tableau. A lot more thing we can add it to this bar chart. We can add like we can add color. So if I want to see the profit also, I can do it by color. So if I get profit and put it in the color option here, I can see that the darkest represent the highest profit. So here the profit, the technology, we have the highest profit. Then in office supply we have the second highest profit. Then comes furniture. So this is how I can do some customization, the basic customization that you want. You can do color customization or size, you can put label, or you can put the tooltip on this bar chart. So these are the customization that we can do. So this is about a basic bar chart. Then if I want to create any, like as I said, that dual axis. So if I want to see both, here we only see the sales, but if I want to see the profit also, so how I can add dual axis for this? So if I do this, it will give different chart, one for profit and another for sales. If I want both in one axis, that is called as dual axis. So here I have the option. If I click on profit, and here I have the option like dual axis. If I just click on it, it will give the data like this. Then what I have to do is I need to synchronize one axis. If I right click on this, and here I have the option synchronize axis, so it synchronizes the axis. Then here I have to change the bar type. So here I have the mark type. So here we can see it's now in circle. If I change it to bar, then for this profit also I will change the mark type into bar. So here the profit is represented, and I will put the profit into, I will remove the profit from color, let's say. So here I can clearly see from this sales, these are the profit. So here this is the profit and this is the profit. So this is called as dual axis. We are having both sales and uh, profit on the same axis, like represented in the same axis, and the same a number like $100,000, then $200, same axis. So we can do easily comparison between sales and profit. So this is how we create a dual axis. We can create a dual axis for different chart. We can create also line chart by using dual axis. Many more things we can do. So this is I am explaining for the bar chart. So this is how we can create a dual axis. Then if I want to, I will remove this one also. So then let's see how we can create a group chart. Like if I want to create if I want to see side by side the profit and the sales. So I will put my profit over here. Then here I have the show me option. Here I have side by side chart. I click on it, so it will give the profit and sales side by side. I can easily compare for this much sales, so this is the profit, and for this much sales in category office supplies, so this is the profit. So this is how I can do a create a grouped or bar chart side by side. Then if I want to create, like say, if I want to create a stacked chart, so this is for category and sum of profit. If I want to create a stacked chart, so here I have the option of region, or let's say segment. If I put my segment over here and I will click on this stacked chart, then it will give the stacked of this. And if I put my sales on this label, then it will give for each segment, like for each segment what is the uh, for technology and in consumers segment. For technology there is a 4,06,400 dollars sale. Then for office supplies in consumer segment there are 50 the 3,63,952 dollars. Like that we can do compare by using stacked chart. So this is how we can do stacked chart. You can use any dimension from this to create a stacked chart, but the dimension it should be 3 to 4. It would be good for comparison. So this is how we can create a stacked chart also. Then what else is remaining? If I remove all this and go back to the simple chart, bar chart, let's see simple bar chart and sales. Then one more thing I want to say is here in by default it will give the summation. So it represents the sum of the sales. If I want to change the measure type, here I have just click on this drop down in the sum, and here you have the option of measure. So by default it will give the sum. If you want to change it to average, median, count, minimum, maximum, percentile, many arithmetical function you can use. So just I will use average. It will convert that into average and I will sort it based on the average. So the average sales of technology is more, and furniture, and followed by office supplies. So this is how we can do some customization. You can do some basic alteration in the bar chart based on your requirement. So this is about this video. In this video you learned about how we can to create a basic bar chart, how we can do some customization of sorting, how we can put the label, how to swap the column, how to create a dual axis in bar chart, how to create a side by side chart, and how to create a stacked chart for better comparison, and how to get some other measures from changing the measures. All those things we learned from this video. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.